Welcome back to Live and Flip with Sonnett. Okay, so today is Sunday and I have been working through the decisions around tile like all week long. I went to the tile store, I think it was Tuesday, and well, it was a flooring store. They had all kinds of things. But I went to go pick out the tiles and I picked out a couple. Oh, hey, don't want that. I picked out a couple samples, but they're expensive. And I ended up picking out something that was pretty basic. I went through and did the pricing and I picked out all of the supplies and the grout and the mortar and all of those things. And when I priced at the floor store, it was like $750 for the tile for the wall, the vinyl plank for the floor, the mortar and grout, a little edge piece, and I think a transition piece. But I still needed to get the concrete board to go behind the tile. Whatever waterproofing system I'm going to use, that alone is going to cost like $300 to do concrete board and waterproofing. So this floor store was like $750, but I still needed to add another $300 worth of supplies onto it. So it's like $1,050 for the basically the same option. And I don't know if the luxury vinyl plank is better than wood look tile, but I feel like wood look tile is gonna last longer and be better waterproof. I know they said it was absolutely waterproof, but I don't know about that. At Lowe's, same tile that I picked out at the special store and all of the other stuff for less than $700. The plumber hasn't gotten back to me to do the pressure test for all of the stuff that I've done. So I can't button up the walls. I can't close them in. I have one more thing that I'm going to work on today. I'm going to go to Home Depot and pick up the drywall and some plywood for the subfloor. And then I think that's all I'm going to do today. I'm excited that we are so close. As soon as the plumber comes, as soon as I have the okay on the work that I've done, I can actually start to close up the floor and the wall in the hallway and all of those things, which will be so exciting. Progress is being made. I came home to a delightful surprise last night. There are 2 trash cans. 2 trash cans means I can take out twice as much trash every single week. So I'm super excited to have those. They were on back order with the city and they dropped them off. So very exciting. So this morning I am going to head over to the county to file some documents for the house. And I'm going to pick up the tile that I ordered from Lowe's, and I need to mail some tax documents and do a couple other errand things. So I'm going to go and do that, and when I get back I'll work on the bathtub, doing the Bondo for those holes that need to be filled, and something else. Capping, putting the little reducers and caps on the plumbing that's in the upstairs bathroom. The plumber hasn't gotten back to me about the pressure test yet, so I don't know when that's going to be scheduled. So I'm trying to find other things to do, not closing up the drywall in the hall, not closing up the floor or anything in the bathroom until after he's come. So we'll see what we get up to this week. didn't realize I was out of 3/4 inch rings, and I was able to clamp 2 little things, but it's not even enough to finish off the T that I had for the cold water to the toilet and the shower, which is disappointing. I was at the store already. I got the little reducer fittings, and I didn't realize I needed more 3/4 inch rings. So back to the store, and I will be able to finish this, which is good. Good to find this out now instead of like the plumber is on his way to do the inspection and finish everything, and he can't because I didn't close these off. So it's good to figure it out. I also need to get some more of the 3/4 inch rings and conduit clamps, and then I should have all the things I need to finally finish this and be ready for the plumber, which I still haven't heard from him, so I don't know when he's coming. Oh, it's cold. Oh, it's cold and rainy today. I was gonna do some stuff in the yard, but it's back to being unpleasant. So we are headed to Home Depot. We are going to get copper crimp rings for closing off the reducers and conduit clamps to secure the last of the pecs, and paint for the vanity. I think I have decided what color to paint it. I'm trying to keep the character, keep the feel of the house. It's a really old house and it's so pretty. And so I'm trying to keep some of those elements and keep some of those things, which is not how I would normally design. So it's difficult for me. I call my sister early in the morning and I'm like, hey, so I need to pick a paint color. I need to pick a floor. I can't get that floor. So I have to pick again. Oh, I can't get that one either. So I have to pick again. Like, we picked 3 different floors, 4 or 5 if you count the ones that I eliminated before I brought them to her as choices. But it was like, okay, we finally settled on the floor, and I went to order it, and it's like, well, there's 30 pieces at this store and 50 pieces at this store, and oh, so I'd have to drive to like 7 different stores to get all of the pieces that I need. I was like, okay, that's just not happening, and they're all hours away. So then I picked another one, and it's like, oh, that's out of stock in that color. I have to pick a different color. Like, so finally have the floor. And I got all the tile out of the back of the truck. I went to Lowe's yesterday and I got all of the concrete board and all of the tile out and into the garage. And because they brought me another trash can, I was able to take out a lot of trash, and I'm so excited. Like the foyer, there's boxes that are gone, there's the trash can is empty. So I have 3 trash cans, 3 big trash cans that I can fill up with garbage from the garage, which I am very excited about because I am at a point that I need to store stuff. I need to put all of the concrete board and the drywall and the subfloor and all of the plywood and all of the tile and all of the things. And it would be really nice if I could like stack it up in the garage as opposed to putting it on the carport and hoping it doesn't get rained on. So yes, I can now actually continue getting the garbage out of the garage so that I can store stuff and put it in there, which will be very nice. Very, very nice. So anyways, off to Home Depot. Early morning Home Depot run. The plumber can come, tell me if my drain is okay, and I can glue it in and connect the water. And then I can close in the floor. So what I'll do at that point is I need to cut, I got 3/4 inch plywood to go in all the space that is open. There was a little bit where the bathtub was, and I'm thinking about, like, as far as where to put the head of the bathtub, I'll probably put it over here because this is where the drain is and I don't want to deal with that. So so shower head will go on this side. I'll plumb that in over there, get everything glued, put down the plywood, and then put down concrete board. And I am just gonna water treat the whole floor and this whole side, and this is coming out, so there'll be concrete board there, water treated, and then this will all be tile, and then this will be tile, but it looks like wood, and then the vanity's gonna go there, which I got the paint so I can paint the vanity. This little cardboard cover over this real beadboard is going to come down, and then all of that stuff is going to get painted. Just because of the condition that it's in, I'm not going to be able to keep it. It's natural wood, so I'll paint all of that white, and then up here we'll do a similar green. It's just going to be within the color family for the color theme, color palette that I've chosen. And still need to get baseboard for in here, but it'll be really, really cute and nice just as soon as I can start closing it in. So the reducers are on, and I will be able to clean up in here. I need to sweep and get all my tools out of the way, and I'm gonna call the plumber. And I was gonna work on the bathtub. I need to sand the inside and everything, but it's cold and wet and gross outside, and I don't want to be out there, so I'm not. I was gonna also work on getting trash out of the garage, but it's cold and wet and gross outside, so I'm not gonna do that either. So probably I'm gonna do some research for some different things today, and see what kind of progress I can make as far as decision making for other areas. not white. It's this sort of almond color. And it has these decorative sort of age spots. So I'm going to sand those away and give the whole thing a little scuff sanding. Marceau, very grumpy. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with the top yet. Probably going to paint it white. I'll probably use the same stuff as the bathtub. Marceau. Sitting up there like a little gargoyle. Shouldn't like when I talk and I'm not talking to her. I see you. Now that I'm filming, you're not going to make any sounds? Okay. All right, so I'm going to do some sanding and then we can paint. Not gotten back to me. They have not come all this week. I'm going to reach out to them here in a little bit, and I am going to work a little bit more on the garage trash and getting that cleared out, and install the garage window that I have. So hopefully I won't really have a lot to be interrupted, and the plumbers will be able to come this morning or sometime today. But if not, then I'll work on a couple things. I'm also going to start painting the vanity. So I think so. Anyways. Okay. Oh, I gotta go grab the window. But this is the thing. Seriously, I called a bunch of companies. I checked at Home Depot and at Lowe's. And I had Lowe's come out to do a quote, an estimate on replacing some windows. So this is dual pane, just like the ones that were in the house. $5,000. It was more than $5,000, but it was approximately $5,000 to replace 4 windows. That's $1,250. It was more than that. $1,250 per window. That's insane. It's insane. And the windows themselves, from what I could guess, they were supposed to be like $400, $500 each, which is like the whole window casing and everything. I just thought it was way too much money. These are dual pane, but it was just the glass that's broken. So this is what I did. It cost approximately $100 each, maybe like $125 each, because I had to get supplies too. I need silicone, and then I got some different little tools to make it a little easier. But seriously, it was less than $200 each. I think overall for all the windows, I spent about $600 to buy the glass and the supplies to install them. And I'm looking at this, and I think I'm gonna have to go outside to install this one. So let's get the window and go outside. Thanks for watching the video. I hope that you can like and subscribe. It really helps with a new channel. And I hope you'll come back and watch next week.